Hey, this is Rick Kaselj from exercisesforinjuries.com. If you don't know who I am, I help people overcome injury and pain so they can get back to a pain-free and happy life. Now in this video, what I wanted to do was go through a great stability ball exercise that is excellent at helping when it comes to rehabbing the hip and preventing injuries when it relates to the hip. And we're pretty much what we're talking about is improving the hip stability. And what it is putting a little bit of a tweak on the traditional stability ball wall squat. And I'll get Alex to demonstrate. So with the traditional stability ball wall squat, you got a stability ball, you're putting it in your lower back, pelvis area. You can end up having your hands on your hips to help with balance. You're a nice straight line. You're going to bring the feet out of front a bit. You've got the legs are about hip width apart, and then you're going into that squat position. Good. Squatting down, ideally thighs parallel and then coming back up. So we end up having ankle movement, knee movement, hip movement, a little bit of pelvic or hip movement forward and the torso coming forward, and that ends up being like the traditional stability ball wall squat. Now we can progress that and make that more challenging by doing a single leg stability ball wall squat. And I find the traditional wall squat, stability ball wall squat, tends to be easy, but when you go to like a single leg, it ends up being a lot more challenging. So it's not like twice as hard, it tends to be like 3 or 4 times harder. But what it does is it really challenges that whole leg, and it really challenges that hip. So it works on the stability of the hip, and also really works on strengthening that hip, especially the glutes and the hamstrings. And Alex will demonstrate. So just as Alex has done, a lot of times you'll have to bring the foot in a little bit to the middle, to the midline, so it's not right underneath the hip. Then this opposite leg you're bringing back, and what I would start off with is the toe touching, but all of your weight is on that foot with the whole foot, but you might have a little bit more on the heel part to kind of bring in the hamstrings and glutes. And then you're going down in that single leg squat. And with that toe touching, we've kind of taken away balance, so we can focus on the movement of that single leg, and we can really focus on challenging those muscles while being easy on the joints. Good. So we're working the quads, and we're really feeling it a lot more in the hip, in the glutes, and in the hamstring. And everything else is the same. So we're getting movement in that hip, we're getting movement in the knee, we're getting movement in the ankle, the torso's coming forward, but she ends up having great alignment when it comes to head, shoulders, mid-back, low back, and the hip. So there you go. Give that a go to kind of, really challenge that hip, to help improve that hip stability. If you've had a previous injury with a hip, this ends up being a great exercise to help prevent a future hip injury. So give that a go. Tweak the traditional stability ball wall squat and give the single leg stability ball wall squat a go. This is Rick Kaselj from exercisesforinjuries.com. Make sure to swing by exercisesforinjuries.com. Enter in your injury or pain. There's a good chance of an article, video, or an interview that'll help you overcome your injury or pain. Now, secondly, if you're watching this on YouTube, head up above, hit subscribe. What that'll do is every couple days you'll get a video like this where I talk about different types of tips and tricks on overcoming injury and pain. Now, thirdly, head down below, hit like, and leave me a question or comment. Now, lastly, if you're looking for a solution to help you overcome your knee pain that you can do at home, check out my Fix My Knee Pain program. It's a program that helps you overcome knee pain. You can get more information at fixmykneepain.com. So this is Rick Kaselj from exercisesforinjuries.com saying take care and bye-bye. Are you tired of that yet?
No, it's good. It's quite catchy.